Hello and welcome back. We are playing Zero Leader and we are continuing the Pacific War as we play or start the Philippines campaign. This is another introductory campaign for Zero Leader, and this is shortly after they struck Pearl Harbor. And so we've got been set up for a long campaign of 9 days. We have a squadron of 12 planes, and we have set up with some of the usual options I like to take. Again, I've chosen my pilots randomly. I've taken the option of taking +1 or -1 planes, adjusting the victory points for the target. And I've taken the alternate mission ending where the planes must get to a pre-approach area. And I'm also going to try out the pulling rank option. If a pilot's plane gets damaged or needs maintenance, that pilot, if he's a high enough rank, can switch to a different plane of a lower ranked pilot. So perhaps we'll be able to try that out. And I also took the option of taking one sake. It's a bit much like Priority R&R, except it's a little bit cheaper and must be paid for out of the beginning special option points. So here we have set up, we have our recon and intel tracks. We start with 3 maintenance crews, and the campaign notes say that our first target is apparently taken by surprise. There are no bandits or sights for that one, so we can see what it is. It's a harbor installation. Okay, so this will be a good first strike. I do have 8 starting SO points, so I might try spending 2 to draw another card for as recon priority. Okay, shore batteries. This will be an interesting one, but unfortunately it is not secondary, so we can only take 1 of these. And honestly, I think it would make more sense to take the harbor installations, although we do gain SO from taking out the shore batteries. Yeah, okay, it might seem a bit strange, but I'll take out the shore batteries. It fits a bit more theme with the invasion being started, and so, okay, we'll help out by taking out the shore batteries to assist our invasion. Now, okay, we can take 3. We could potentially just take 2 and get an extra victory point. And especially since the target and bandit, or the sights and bandits won't be there, it might be a good idea. So maybe I'll just take 3 of my lower skilled pilots. Yeah, I'll take 3 planes, and 2 of them will be Nels, which are the G3Ms. It's the older medium/heavy bomber of the Japanese. So we are taking a green veteran and a newbie. The newbie is in an Oscar, just as potential escort. I'm not sure if there might be a bandit in the event cards, but oh well, we'll take them just to go along with the mission. I do have a couple skills on them. One of my favorites is Bombardier, and I'm going to try out the Navigator skill. It's a potential way of reducing stress on a pilot, so we'll see how that goes. So, okay, we've assigned our pilots. Now we have to arm them. Okay, it is dispersed and small, which work together kind of to penalize us, because small makes it harder to hit and dispersed makes it harder to damage. So I think I'll just try taking a bunch of 500s. Yeah, Kumagai is our veteran, He is probably the most likely to hit. And then Aero is in an Oscar fighter plane, but he can take a bomb. And -1, okay, it isn't the greatest, but it does give him a little chance to hit. We'll put a bomb on him just in case. Now, if there is a bandit that comes up for whatever reason, he is counted as a bomber while he has that on his plane, but he can easily jettison at any time if we feel the need to. Okay, overkill 4+, so hopefully this will go well. Okay, draw a target-bound event card. Your aircraft add +1 to attack rolls against sites and bandits. Unfortunately, because of the campaign rule, there will be none for this mission. Place aircraft and choose altitude. Now, with the bombardier, it makes no difference whether he's at high or low to drop his bomb, so I'll put him in high. Kumagai will have to go in low, and same with Aero. Alright, determine and place bandits. Normally there might be one in the target area, but not this mission. And so we draw the over target event card. Reduce maneuvering rolls for aircraft and bandits by 1. Again, it doesn't look like it'll be of any effect on us, so place turn counter in 1 box. We start turn 1. So unfortunately there's nothing else here, so fly forwards, turn to turn 2, we fly into the center area, and we turn 3, and this is where we attack the shore batteries. So I'm not sure which one to start. We might as well do Aero. He'll try to drop it. He has a -1, and it's -1 for because of small, so he is a -2. He needs a 9 to hit. The 4 misses. Give it a try. So unfortunately, nobody has Samurai Spirit, so this will be really up to us. So okay, he'll try dropping his. He has a +3. So 4s to hit, but we're really looking for 7s to do that. Oh, but it's dispersed, so it doesn't matter. So, okay, yeah, just need 4s. Okay, we got 2 hits, so that's a good start. Still looking for that 3rd one, and then hopefully we can get the 2nd. Okay, so now Kisaki. Again, with his bombardier skill, doesn't matter that he's at high, and he only gets a +1, so we need 6s. Okay, if we get 2 6s, we'll get the overkill, otherwise not. Okay, we got a 6 and a 10, so yes, they both hit. We took out all of the shore batteries, even the extra ones or whatever. Okay, and we can give that to Kisaki to show that he got the killing blow on the shore battery. So that'll give him effectively 2 kill marks. Okay, oh, and so we should do the homebound event. Keep this card, discard and pay 1 SO during the target bound step to reduce bandits air-to-air modifier by 2. So, okay, it's a useful one. We'll have to see. In 1941, most of the bandits we're coming across are green or newbies, so they're not much of a threat. And at the best of times, okay, so we did target 1, and we destroyed it. So we got 2 victory points. Now, Kisaki got 2 experience and credit for 2 kills. Kumagai got 2. And Kumagai only needs 5 experience to level up to legendary, so wow. And Aero is on his way to getting out of newbie status. Okay, we place maintenance needed on these planes, and our maintenance crew will easily take care of that since there's only 1 mission today. Now, pilot stress, this is where? In the stress 2 zone, so get 2 stress, and we can test for Kumagai. Let's see, what does he need? The end of each mission, roll a die 10, 6 plus, reduce your stress by 2. Now, this is a question I had before. When would that actually take place? Would it be like step 20, the homebound flight, or after you add target stress? Now, it kind of makes sense that it would reduce the target stress that the pilot would have as he's flying the mission. So I guess I'll roll it with pilot stress recovery. So he needs a 6 or better. So let's see. And then it reduces it by 2. So it'll negate his. Okay, but unfortunately he doesn't roll a 6. Now, but he does have 1 cool, so that'll reduce it by 1. The others don't, so they're starting to pile up some stress. Nobody is promoted. It's just the first mission. Allocate maintenance crews. We have 3. They could easily take care of each plane. So that is done for now. And we can quickly move on to the second day. Just by putting those back. Oh, have to take their tokens. Saki and Kumagai. All right, successful start. Oh, and our intel goes up. All right, so we can start moving towards reducing enemy resources. Strafing run. Oh, this is a scramble. Okay, so we gotta help the invasion forces, support them from the air. Now it does have friendly fire, but it does have soft, so I'm tempted to take the 250s, but that directly goes against the friendly fire, so... Alright, so can take up to 4. It would be kind of funny to take only 3 if we could get the 5 plus. Oh, but again, now the sights and bandits will be up, so might be good to, yeah, we'll take the full 4, hopefully get the overkill. Who do we want as... Probably be good with 3 bombers. Okay, but we'll take Yamada. He's one that only needs 5 to get promoted, so if we take him on a few missions, we'll quickly get him promoted. Now we need an escort. Maybe I'll take Aizawa. He's in another Oscar, which are nice, kind of nice, because they're of high maneuverability, but they tend to have lower stats. But he does have a situational awareness, and he has the honorable skill, which is kind of nice. He gets extra experience if he takes stress from attacks. Yamada has the alert skill, so that'll help against potential enemies. And Goto is a Key 51 Sonya, with I gave the teamwork. So he can easily do suppression attacks against other sites. So, okay, we selected our aircraft. Yeah, only have 1 target today. So now we have to arm them. Now Tokaji, well, all of our guys are pretty good at bombing, so I am tempted to take at least some 250s. Maybe Yamada. Tokaji's in the G4M Betty bomber, which is nice because it has the highest weight capacity of all of the Japanese planes. So we'll give him 4 500s. So potentially he can take out some annoying sites. Goto is pretty accurate. But, oh, and he has situational awareness, which is always It's always kind of nice, I'm finding, to have fast bombers because they can take out an annoying sight before they get a shot. So, but we'll just give him 2 500s. So now this is in 4 there, so it'll only be 1. Aizawa has a cool, but I will give him a drop tank just in case, because there will, well, potentially be a bandit. Might generate some extra stress, and this will help against it. And again, I can always jettison it if I feel he's outmatched, but have to see what his opponent is like. So I think I'm finished with the arming the aircraft. So we draw a target-bound event card. Start of the mission, inflict +2 stress on a pilot, add +3 to their rolls. Okay, so I think I'll try that with Yamada, because he has the 250s, which are a bit more dangerous in a friendly fire. So we'll see what we have here. I hope I have. Okay, yeah. Give him. I should just make it like a +2 or 3 token, so I could use 1. All right, so that'll give him +3 to hit. So he's hitting +6s on his air to ground. On their rolls. So potentially that could even be air to air. But anyways, oh yeah, we should put in the sights, I guess. There again, we jumped ahead too much, so we'll see what's around. Okay, we got a special sight up in the north. That's it. Again, I'm not expecting much heavy defenses in 1941. I think it's usually riflemen and light machine guns. Okay, so plenty. Oh, only one. Yeah, I'm going a bit crazy here. I think I'm still thinking back to the major airfield, I guess. So yeah, we only have 1 site in each approach. Sorry about that. Wow, okay. Okay, and 2 in the center. Okay, oh, and there is a special site. Those sites, so we might just go in from the north and the east are the same, so we'll see what that special site is. Maybe it's the opportunity. It's a photo, okay. So that'll be easy to get, as long as we go in low. It's there. All right. So we got our event card, place aircraft. So yeah, we'll just go in low from the east. Okay, determine to place bandits. So again, okay, we do have a bogey. All right, so tell air defense no change, draw over the target event card. This mission, when a pilot suffers a stress from a site or bandit, they suffer +1 stress. Okay, so the riflemen and light machine guns can certainly cause stress. But yeah, Aizawa with the honorable skill is actually looking forward to that, because every stress caused. Actually, I'll see what exactly it says. Gain 1 XP for every point of stress suffered from a bandit or site attack. So I think that also includes these other increases and other such. Some of the events have stuff like that. So okay, we start our first turn, and okay, nobody can attack each other yet, so we'll move in. Aizawa will head up first because the bogey is moving in next, and we'll see who it is. There's the choice of P40s or P39. So, okay, this is just a P40 and a newbie, like I think all of the P40s are. Okay, so we're ready with that. Okay, and start the next turn. So Aizawa does have situational awareness, so he might as well use it to get the first shot off. He's going to keep his drop tank on because against a newbie it should be fine. So his maneuver is 2. Friendly air-to-air is 0. His enemy air-to-air is -2, so that's +4. -1 for the drop tank is +3. So he'll just do a tight turn. Okay, and he rolled a 1, which is a 4, which unfortunately is no effect, but at least it's not anything bad. So his attack modifier is 0, +2 for the enemy, and 0 position. So now the Oscars don't have the cannon that the Zero has, so their guns are a bit weaker. He needs a 9, so he needs a 7. He doesn't have aggression to help, so let's see what he, okay, let's see what he gets. A 10, so perfect shot. Shoots down the P40, and that's that. So we move in, then the turn ends, so somebody takes a photo, probably in the Betty maybe, if they have an extra person. And now we move to turn 3. So, okay, now we have the rifleman will shoot. Okay, so Goto will use his situational awareness to go act in the fast and slow, so he can try to take out that rifleman before he shoots. Now this is one of my house rules that I've added in. Most of the time, and the rules say bombers cannot make forward firing attacks because they just have defensive guns. But 2 of the Japanese planes, the Ki-51 Sonya and the D-3A Val, both have forward-facing machine guns, so I've house ruled it that they can make strafing attacks and attacks on sights. I haven't had to make a decision on how they would necessarily work in a dogfight, but so that's still up in the air. But for now, I think I'll have... Now, after saying all that, I might just have Goto drop one of his bombs on the rifleman. He does have aggression, so he will use that. And as I said before, aggression is essentially the opposite of evasion. By taking or adding a stress, you can roll a second dice on either a maneuver or attack roll. And since he has aggression 1, he also gets a +1 to the roll. So he has air to ground of +2, +1 for the aggression, and with 500-pound bombs, so he needs to roll 4 or better. So, well, he almost missed, but a 7 does hit. So he takes out the rifleman before they can react. That was fast. Now normally the rifleman would go, but now they're gone, so we can drop our bombs. So I'll do Yamada. He has the +3 from the event, so he has a +6. Now it is soft, so the 250s will give another +1. So he has +7, so all he needs are 2s. 1s will miss. So first 2 will miss with one of them, but hits with the other. Now friendly fire increases stress if you miss with an attack. So he goes up to 3. And now the second 2 both hit, so he does up to 3 damage. Remove his tokens. So now we'll have Tokaji in the Betty. He will drop all of his bombs. Now we're still hoping to get the overkill, but Betty hits on 4s, so there's a higher chance of missing here because Tokaji has +3 air to ground. but he hit with both of them, and they actually do. They actually roll a 10 and 11, so they do the extra hits. So he gets the final kill, but we still have to see what his other bombs do. Again, he hits with a 10, which would do 2 more damage, but he did miss with 1, so he has to add a stress. Okay. But we are successful. So now we have to turn back towards the end of the turn. We'll go down this way. Now it will allow this rifleman to attack us, but Goto still has 1 bomb. Could potentially take him out. This is done. So turn 4, the rifleman will make an attack on one of us. I'll go left to right. Aizawa is honestly hoping it's him. A 2, it is. Okay, so now he could do evasion, but he's fine with taking the hit. He has the honorable skill, so he prefers facing them honorably. A roll's a 9, which is pretty much perfect because it's not a 10. He would take a minor damage if it was a 10. A 9 causes stress, and because of deeper wounds, suffers a stress, caused 2, but the way I read the skill, he gains +2 experience from that. So now Goto is free to drop his bomb. Again, he could shoot with his guns, but the bomb is more accurate. So now this is just essentially a bonus, so we won't bother stressing him out anymore. He gets a +2, so he's looking for a 5. A 4 misses, unfortunately. So he's still there, his bomb disappears. Aizawa could try to take a shot. He does have guns, but he needs a 10. And he misses, so fortunately they miss. Riflemen live to see another day, and we end on turn 5 in the pre-approach zone. So, since this was a scramble, it's our only mission today, so we can... Oh, first have to draw homebound. Gain SO points equal to the number of days in the campaign. Since we're doing a long campaign, that's 9 points. So, we're at 6. We destroyed the target. With the overkill, that's +1 victory point, so that's 5. Certainly helps us out. This was 4, so almost seems like we're going in order. But okay, Tokaji, no kill, but he gets 2 experience. Goto did get a kill, gains 2 experience. Yamada, oh, I forgot who, pretty sure, no, Yamada hit with 3, Tokaji finished it off. Okay, so there we go. Tokaji gets the 2 kills. Okay, Goto had the 1 kill to Yamada. Just gets the 2 experience. He's happy with that. Aizawa gets a kill, P40, and he gets 4 experience. I believe it's, 1 for every stress, so potentially he could get a bunch of experience in 1 mission. Okay, so we're finished with that. We've recorded the mission outcomes. Place maintenance needed. Again, we only sent 4. So this will be a relatively easy job for our maintenance crew. Okay, add target stress. Everybody gets 1. It looks like everybody has a cool though, so it'll go back down. Yamada and Aizawa are a bit extra stressed, but Aizawa has a drop tank, so I'll reduce that back down to 2. So, promote pilots. Nobody's being promoted yet. Oh, but pilot stress recovery. So, the people with cool, reduced it. And the people who did not fly today, reduce there. So we're back to everybody fresh. Yeah, if you just do one mission a day, it seems to be pretty easy to keep stress under control. But hopefully, we need to get up to 42, so we're going to be needing to take some secondary missions at some point. We're finished with this. Still reduce air to air, and we recorded their kills. Go away, their situational awareness, refresh. Nobody's had to use their samurai spirit. Okay, and with 3 maintenance crew, we easily maintain the planes. And put their tokens back on their trays. Oh, we actually add an 1 recon. So now we can draw 2 every day. So hopefully that'll help us. So put these guys back. Yamada no longer gets that bonus. Got his experience. Okay, so we're quickly on to the 3rd day. I was hoping to do 3 days per video because we'll easily divide into 9. So this will be a troop ship. All right, that's a good target. SS or pilot. And our second card is a photo recon. Okay, well, it works out. Another secondary target to go after a troop ship. So, now it would be good to send bombers that can take torpedoes. So that's pretty much everybody except Goto. So who do we want? We'll take Sawada as the focus skill. Kumagai, navigator. We can take up to 5. There might be a few bandits, so we'll take 3 bombers, 2 escorts. So we'll take, I guess, 2 Oscars. It's kind of fortunate. I ended up with 3 Oscars, which is kind of nice because so much of the focus is on the zeros, but Oscars are kind of fun, even if they tend to be, they're probably worse than the zeros. I don't know, it would have to be, they do have the nice maneuverability. Okay, and for the photo recon, there's just a few sites and perhaps a bandit. So, okay, we'll take Goto. Okay, so now we're not getting any bonus victory points for this one, just because I'm worried about these sites. So I'll probably have one of my bombers take a bunch of bombs. Now Sakao in his Oscar does have 0 air to ground, so I'm somewhat tempted to try taking a couple 250s. So you could try to take out any sites that might approach. I guess we should draw for sites before we arm. So 2 in each approach. Potentially dangerous. Okay, north is looking pretty safe. We'll definitely want to go in low with those 5-inch guns. Oh wow, okay. Okay, so it looks like it's just the east that's, yeah, the major issue. 2 in the target, though. Oh, 40 millimeter, that's going to be scary. And a 20 millimeter. Okay, so nothing in the west. Some autocannons in the middle, and the heavy guns in the east. So we're going to stay away from the east, go in low in the west, and we shouldn't have an issue. Okay, so okay, Kumagai looks to be pretty good, so he will take a torpedo. 38, where is this? Yeah, it is in this zone 2. So yeah, we're gonna probably need 2 torpedoes. Actually, Tokaji in the Betty can take 2. And then we'll load up with 500s for Sawada, although it would be kind of funny with 250s because the sights are all soft. It would give us a better chance of taking those out. Do we have anybody with situational awareness? No, so we can't take them out. So it's basically just... Yeah, like Tokaji has 2 samurai spirits, so honestly he could just automatically hit with his 2. That's it. Miura, he'll take a drop tank. Oh well, I enjoy dropping 250, so. Alright, okay, so we armed our aircraft. We draw our target-bound event card. No pilots are shot down this mission. Gain 2 SO. So, okay, another gaining mission SO. There are quite a few cards. Well, don't want to say that. Several cards that give you SO, so usually don't have to worry too much about it. Determine and place bandits, so there's a potential... Ooh, 1 in each approach, so okay. No bogey. No, bogey in the east, so they're definitely worried about that. Okay, so we got 2. So, but we should be able to take them on one at a time, so not much of a threat. So, no intel air defense adjustment. So, this mission reduced 1 pilot's air-to-air stat by 2. Shaken. Okay, so it could be any one of us. So, left to right. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cow. Okay. He is shaken. Okay, so I'll have to... yeah, well, I do have negatives, so okay, hopefully I'll remember. These are for his air-to-air. So he can still drop his bombs, fair enough. Keep that out to just hopefully remember. Oh, I didn't place Plan C again. I'm getting lost jumping around too much. We're all going in low so we can avoid the 5-inch guns. That's it. Place 1 turn. So, nobody can attack this first turn. So we all move in. And we'll have Miura take on the bogey, because Sakao has -2. So, see which one this is. Keep going until we get a actual bandit. Now, approximately half of these are no. Okay, another P40. All right. Yeah, I think half of the chits roughly are no bandits. Okay. So this is the end of turn 1. We start turn 2. As I said before, nobody is fast. Nobody has situational awareness. Just double checking. So we do the bandit first. He's attacking Miura. Air-to-air is -1. Miura's defense is 2, so it's a -4. Just clear this. So it's okay. Confused. A 4, -4. Becomes a tight turn. He has -2, -1 for Miura, -3, -5 for maneuverability, +1 for the drop tank is -4. So, can still potentially get a position. Nope. So he just hits going straight on. So it's -2, -3, +1 for robustness. It's -2. So could potentially do some damage. So yeah, Miura will... Okay, he'll evade. It's tempting to just do that, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, a 2 -2 does nothing. Now Mira gets to fight back. So his maneuver is 2. Friendly air to air is 1. Enemy air to air. So it's +5, -1, so +4. So again, I'll do the yo-yo. 8 + 4 is 12, so he gets around him. Gets the tailing bonus. So +1, +3, +6, +8. So even though he needs a 9, still shoots him down. Okay, so that is it for this turn. So we can all move in. Now we'll take shots from those autocannons in turn 3. All right, so we can see what the 40 millimeter will go after. We'll go top down. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, Sakao. Okay, he's not having necessarily a good time. Now these are pretty scary. They can outright kill a plane. 1 and 4, so we'll take the 1. So that's fine. 20 millimeter and shoot at Tokaji. So he's our main torpedo guy, so we'll evade with him. Still potential to get shot down. Not with double 1s though, but I have rolled double 10s. Okay, so that's those. Oh, this fellow would have moved in. Okay, so we'll have Mira engage him, and we'll see what he is. He might be a P-39. Yeah, I almost forgot him. Nope, another P-40. Okay. So yeah, he would have... yeah, we would have engaged him in the center anyways, so... but he gets to attack Mira, so again, it's a -4 because of Mira's maneuverability. What does he try? Well, 6 becomes a 2, which is a tight turn. Again, -2, -1, -2, +1. So it's a -4. And it's no effect. So now his attempt to shoot will become just -2. So, yeah, he'll just take it. A 2 is nothing, so it's fine. Mira can fight back again now, so his +2, +3, +5, -1 is +4. And he'll do a yo-yo. 5 + 4 is 9. So again, he easily gets behind the bandit. So he is +1, +3, +6, +2. So even with the 1, he'll shoot him down. So he gets 2 kills. Now, we'll have Kumagai go first with his torpedo and see how he does. He doesn't have a Samurai Spirit, so we have to roll it. It's not small or anything. He has a +3 air to ground, so he needs a 2 minimum damage. He rolls a 3, which becomes a 6, so he does do 2 damage. So, all right. So we'll have Tokaji fire his torpedoes. He'll roll for 1 and then use Samurai Spirit if he needs to on the other one. Again, he has +3 for his skill, so he needs a 2, a 10, becomes 13. He does 4 damage, which destroys the troop ship. So he doesn't have to use the Samurai Spirit. He can just, his third one hits. So it definitely destroys the troop ship. So it starts to sink. We'll have Sawada drop his bombs on the 40 millimeter. Might as well drop them all. We'll do 2 at a time. He only has a +1 air to ground. It is soft though, so he'll get +1 because of the 250. So he needs 7s, but he's dropping 4 bombs. Odds are he hits. Okay, he hit twice with the first 2. So he hit 3 bombs out of 4. That definitely takes out that site. And then Sakao has been hauling these bombs all the way, so he might as well drop. He has 0 for his air to ground, +1 because it's soft, so he needs haste. So good luck, Sakao. He gets a 9, so he actually hits it with one of his bombs, takes it out, gets a kill. Okay, so that was relatively easy. And so yeah, well, we still have the photo recon, but that usually isn't much of an issue. Okay, so Tokaji got the final hit. And that is it. Turn 4, and we fly out. So, homebound event card says pay 1 SO or the lowest ranked pilot in the next mission, so -2, so yeah. Plenty of SOs now. Up to 15. We'll pay the SO, no problem. We get +2 back because of our Samurai Warriors event. Sakao gets over his nerves. And we got our 2, so we're done with that. So we can calculate everybody's experience now, which I like to do because otherwise I'll probably forget. Tokaji gets another kill on a target, so he is rapidly becoming an ace, and he gets 2 experience. Be a while till he levels up. Sawada gets a kill on the site. He gets 2 experience. Kumagai didn't get any kills, but he gets 2 experience, and so he is almost to legendary. Sakao, even if he had a bit of nerves, he did get a kill on a site, so good for him, and 2 experience, so he's on his way. And Miura gets 2 kills, 2 experience, so he is almost promoted out of green. Okay, so we have to place maintenance. This will be the first day where we won't be able to, unless we get a lucky card, but we'll have to leave some. We'll be able to help everybody. Now, target stress, this was in zone 2, so everybody gets 2 stress. Sawada, Kumagai gets 2. Sakao goes up to 3, and Miura will go up to 3, but he has his drop tank, so we'll reduce down to 2. So that was easy, and I think that's it until for this mission. Put these back, put all the kill counters away. And remove these sites. Oh, I can't. So Miura and Sakao, Kumagai, Sawada, and Tokaji. So them back. Oops. All right. So these. Oh, well, yeah. Recon will go up by 1. We can get SS or a pilot, so I might as well just grab a pilot. We haven't used our SS yet, so I'll do that, I guess, after the video is over. So we'll have them for the next day. We'll place the photo. Special, so we'll get another recon, so soon we'll be up to 3 card draws. I don't know if both of these count, but won't make much of a difference, so I might just move it up 1. Okay, now we have some ground sites, 1 in each zone. Oh, another special site. No site. No site. No site. 1 in the center. Oh, it's embarrassing. So a lone group of riflemen are guarding this place. The special site. Wouldn't that be fun if it was fire director or something? So, what do we get? Oh, an opportunity. Okay, that's good. You can get an extra bonus victory point there. So, arm our aircraft. So we have a couple, well, one site, I guess, to take out. So I'll give Goto 2 500-pound bombs. Where is the 43? Is it in the... Yes, okay, it is in the stress 2 zone. So I'll give Hara a drop tank. Oh, he is too cool anyways, so, but might get some stress with the bandit here, so I'll take it anyways. So we've armed it, although with situational awareness, he'll probably go for, okay, yeah, I don't need to. All right, armed aircraft, draw our target bound event. For every 2 SO paid, inflict 1 hit against the target. There are no hits to do against this target, so that's pointless, and we will go from the north. So we can take that on the way. Place bandits. So we actually might, oh, I guess we should do the bogeys. There is one! Yay. Thinking of reducing the no bogey tokens from that bowl, just so we do get more planes. Okay, so intel air adjustment, not yet, but even still, removing the rifleman, that seems... Okay, so over the target, gain 1 SO for each hit inflicted against the target. Again, we're not attacking the target, so we don't get that bonus. So, place turn counter in 1 box. So, okay, nothing to do this turn. Goto and Hara will move in there. The bogey will also move. Hara will move to engage him, keeping Goto protected. And it's another P40. I haven't seen any P39s, although I think, except for their skill varies. Whoops, not that. So, there we go. P40 against Hara. Ah, boy, okay, Hara will use his situational awareness. Goto will save his for when we go into the center. He can take out the rifleman early. So, Hara will try maneuver. It's +1 maneuver. Skill is +2, so it's +3. +5 for enemy maneuver, and he doesn't have any extra weight, so it's a +5. So it's perfectly safe. Well, I might as well do a half loop just to make sure I get the tail in position. 4 becomes a 9. Yeah. Easily flip behind him, and we know that this is going to be +2, +4, +7, +9. So easily shoots him down. Goto will drop a bomb on this opportunity. So, he does have aggression, so maybe he'll use his aggression to try to make sure he gets that hit. So he has a +2 air to ground. No other normal bonuses, but his aggression gives him +1, so he needs 4s. Well, a 4. 2 dice, he easily hits it, so takes out that site. I do claim if you destroy one of the special sites, because I think there's a couple that you need to, I count it as a site kill, so you'll get credit for that. Easy, we move in, we'll swap over this. Okay, that was turn 2, so now we're moving into turn 3. Goto will spend his situational awareness to drop his bomb on the poor hapless rifleman. He won't use his aggression, but he still gets a +2, so he needs a 5. A 1 misses. Now he'll still have his slow attack, so he can try to strafe. We have to... Okay, well, we ended turn 3 in this zone, so we already got the photo. The rifleman will shoot back, though, so left to right, Hara or Goto. Whoops. And he shoots Goto. Alright, so the worst he can do is a minor damage. Oh, and he gets close, but he does cause stress on Goto. So that is actually maximum. So Goto will again now try to strafe against the rifleman. Oh, and a 1 again. So okay, it was a bit rattled, I guess. So, but then we can move out of the center zone, and then on turn 4, get to the pre-approach zone so we can end the mission. Now this went, yeah, for these 3 days we've pretty much had it easy. So the troop ship was, no, 3 experience, or 3 victory points. And this, with the opportunity extra special site, was 2 points. So we're moving up there. We still have a long way to go, but for 3rd, okay. So now, oh, homebound target. So, ooh, pay 3 SO points to remove a total of 10 stress. So honestly, this would be good. So -4 in total, because we paid the one earlier. Okay, so we can remove 10 stress. So I'll probably, okay, Tokaji will remove because he's, I'll remove Miura. Remove 2 from Goto right now. So that is 6, 8, so 2 more. So I can remove 2 from Sawada. So I believe that's 10. Hopefully I counted right. Okay, so that's good. Letters from home. Okay, so we're recording the outcome. Do get another recon, so we'll add that. Don't know if that's kind of representing the photo, but still. 1 is good enough. Put that back. Okay, so experience. Goto got another kill. 2 more experience for a successful mission. Hara got a kill. 2 experience. Okay, so most of our guys got some experience these first 3 days. Murata I'll have to send up. Okay, yeah, on the other 0, he has the bomber killer skill, so I'm saving them in case bombers came out. There might be some in here. Yeah, 45 is heavy bombers, so just in case. Okay, so we can clear up these. Those back. Okay, oh yeah, not fully done these. Again, jumping ahead. Okay, so maintenance. This is in stress 2. So he goes back up to 3. We removed a couple. He remembered those letters that he got. Hara goes up to 2. Yeah, I didn't take the drop tanks. Okay. So, stress recovery. Goto goes back down to 2. Hara has 2 cool, so he removes all of his stress. Okay, he's got his guys who stayed home today. So we have, yeah, again, 6 needed maintenance, but plus 1 extra, so we still can't fully. Maybe I'll keep, Sakao is still suffering, so yeah, okay, I'll do these two, and those 2, so. Sakao still has maintenance needed, but he also has the most stress. Yeah, I think I put the wrong token on Hara there, but okay. Yeah, I put an extra maintenance crew out, so never mind. Still have R3. Okay, and that's it. A quick 3-day video. Again, not much exciting has happened, but we've just started our campaign. So hopefully we'll get some more action soon. Okay, I hope you will join me for the next video. I'd like to say thank you and goodbye.